everyone, it's Jean from One Day at a Time Farmstead. Today we're going to be making snowball cookies. We're going to do two different versions. We're going to do a baked and a no baked. So we're going to start off with the no bake first. We're going to need 8 ounces of cream cheese. We're going to need 8 ounces of the crushed pineapples. We're going to crush those up, take out 8 ounces. We're going to need 3 cups of the parsley flakes, but I'm going to substitute some of the grated coconut in the can, and we're going to need a cup of chopped pecans. That's it for the first one. So let's get busy with it. Alright, we have our 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. We're going to add our crushed pineapples, which as you can see we almost minced them, mashed them, but that's fine. That in there, the coconut in the can, the grated coconut, I'm going to go ahead and use 2 cups right now and save the 1 cup of the dried for the roll-in. So for the time being, that's it. Let's wrap this up, roll this up, and we'll be right back. Alright, I use my little Pampered Chef mix and chop. It chops up, it mixes, it cooks, it does all kind of stuff. It doesn't cook, but it makes it easier for you to cook. So I love this tool. Now we're going to start folding in our pecans. Folded in our pecans, which they were crushed really well. To me, it just, you know, mixes better when you have them really crushed. If you want to leave them bigger, that's your deal. And we just drop the little cup in there. All right. So we just stirred in our last cup of the grated coconut from the bag. And now we're going to make little balls out of these and roll them in coconut. So you're going to use about a level tablespoon to make your little balls. We'll ball that out, roll that out, and put the coconut on it. Alright, there are our snowballs. You just put a pile of coconut down and you roll them in the coconut. Now you can use the dry coconut, just the dry coconut. It's a lot less messy. I prefer the canned coconut. It just, to me, gives it a lot more flavor. So we will refrigerate that. Normally, let's say this makes 2 dozen, but I made these a little large. Instead of somebody taking 2 or 3, they can just take 1. So there's 15 instead of 24. So now we're going to refrigerate it, cover it and refrigerate it for about 4 hours since we made them so big. Normally you'd only need about 2 hours. Alright, now for the baked kind, we're going to need all-purpose flour, 2 1/4 cups. We're going to need powdered sugar. I got some right there. I have another box I need to grab. We're going to need 1.5 cups. We're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I like the Redmond's kosher salt for baking and cooking. We're going to need vanilla extract. My friend and I made this vanilla extract, so we're going to use that. We're going to need 1 cup of chopped nuts. I prefer the pecan, so there you go. I also do half and half of the vanilla and the almonds. And then we're going to need 1 cup of unsalted butter. Of course, you're going to want your butter softened, so leave it out for a while. Alright, we take our softened butter, which was 1 cup, and we're going to add our powdered sugar. And we're just going to stir that up until it's fluffy. Again, I'm going to use my mixing chopper. It just blends everything up really good until it's nice and fluffy. Now we're adding in our vanilla and almond extracts. I prefer the almond, honestly. I always throw in the kick of vanilla, and it can call for just vanilla, but I love the almond flavored in these cookies. And we're going to mix in our flour, which was 2 1/4 cups. And we add in our 1/4 teaspoon of salt. At this stage, I do use my hands to mix everything up real well. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my pecans. And as you can see, I've crushed them really well. That's how I like them. You can leave yours a little not so crushed if you'd like, but this is how I like them. Alright, you want a Play-Doh type consistency here, where it looks and feels like Play-Doh when you're mashing it. That's where we want to be. Did she say she forgot to heat up the oven? No, she did not. Because this has to be scooped up into little balls and put in the refrigerator for at least no less than 1 hour. Alright, we're preheating the oven to 350. I had to come check on my sister's puppy, so I figured I'd just bring my stuff over here and use her oven. Alright, so I forgot my baking cookie sheet at home. I'm going to use her little cake pans that I found. So we're just going to pop them in. I'm not letting them touch each other, and I'm not letting them touch the sides. This is a ungreased cookie sheet or baking pan. Alright, I put my sugar in the bowl, and I started putting these little silver shimmer sugar sprinkles. Say that fast 3 times. In here with the powdered sugar. It just makes it sparkle when you're making snowball cookies. So we're going to mix that in. Alright, we took them out the oven at about 14 minutes. I stole one out of here while it's hot. I like to dip it while it's real good and hot in the powdered sugar, and stole one. So we're going to sprinkle powdered sugar over the top and let them cool down. Alright, we just put powdered sugar all over the entire top of it. Kind of want that to melt into the cookie. So until it cools, you'll just leave it alone. Alright, I just want to let y'all know the round cake pans is not the best solution. I should have known better. My back is hurting, so I didn't go digging for a cookie sheet. So I used the round ones, and the cookies tried to form to the round pan, of course. They still eat, but they're not exactly the prettiness I wanted. So you may want to use a cookie sheet. Just saying. Y'all have a blessed day. Alright, we let them cool off. We rolled them in the powdered sugar again. And I sprinkled some more sprinkles on it, and I threw it into this little blue container just to kind of jazz it up a little bit for serving purposes. So there you go, snowball cookies. These are really light and fluffy. If you'd like a more crunchy type cookie, leave them in the oven a little while longer, probably at least 3 to 5 more minutes if you want, but just don't let them get too brown. Thank y'all for watching, guys. This is Jean again from One Day at a Time Farmstead. Please check out all the channels listed below. They've all worked so hard on their Ultimate Cookie 23 collaboration that we all got invited to with Ashley from CNC Farms. Y'all have a All right, Mark's half asleep. Before he goes to work, I'm making him try these cookies. Of course you're going for the no-bake. He loves these. You like that? Okay.
These are the same.
Yeah, those are the same. One's mine. Don't touch the other one. You can have them if you want. Like that? They both good? Okay. Caught him off guard. Good job? All right. You don't mind anything sweet, huh? So there you have it, folks. A happy camper. Tell them have a good day.
Have a good day.
And then go shave.